Oh, is this a studio?
Yes.
My God, look at this. It's like, what is this, MTV Cribs? Hi,
Hello.
I'm Tensil Newbottom.
Oh, Tensil Newbottom.
Tensil Newbottom, yes.
Tensil Newbottom, lovely to meet you. Lovely to have you here. Thank you for coming on to Brotha Kitten.
Thank you for having me. This is my first live studio. You know, I do in front of a bunch of people, but I've never done it on the camera.
Oh, so your live studio, it's a live studio, you don't have any cameras? Is it just...
Well, it's not a live studio. It is primarily a La Quinta Inn ballroom.
Oh.
That's my favorite motel. Have you been there?
I have not. Where is that located?
Oh my God. Oh, everywhere, baby. Everywhere, baby. They are all over. If you look up on Google La Quinta, you'll just see red dot, red dot, red dot. They got one in Palm Springs. They got one on Wilshire. I was just driving here because you know I drove here. I drove across the U.S. for this.
That is quite the honor that you would drive all the way out to here. I feel like that's too much of an honor.
Oh.
But I will take it.
Okay, well, I said, you know what? I'm going to make a trip of it. I strapped Jacoby in the back seat. That's my partner.
Rip.
Yes.
Strapped him.
Well, he gets handsy in a car.
Oh.
I gotta watch him. I gotta watch him. He doesn't do well in the front seat. So I got a little like roller coaster stirrup situation.
Okay.
That I put in the back seat and I buckle him in and put on a couple movies.
I mean,
just let him do what he's gonna do back there.
I imagine though it helps you keep you up on the drive.
It does. He does not have a driver's license. So I'm driving all the way across. It's a long trip.
I mean, it's not so bad not to have a driver's license. I let my driver's license expire some years ago.
Stop this. You let it expire?
I did.
Well, why?
I stopped driving.
Because you said that's not for me?
Yes.
I love that. You said, you know what? I'm going to take some stuff out of my life that is not working. Honk, honk, get out of here.
Turns out it's very easy to get around LA without a car when there's ride services to use.
Ride services?
Yes, Uber and Lyft. Everywhere I go.
I do not know what that is.
Oh, it's a ride service. You use an app.
They lift you up? They come and pick you up?
Some of the riders lift you up in spirit, but yes, they come and pick you up in the car. Our truck, our van.
I thought you meant they pick you up like physically.
No,
I was like, call me one, because I want to get lifted.
Well, in their past, they have lifted a few people up, but they've gotten into some trouble for that, so they kind of cleaned that up a bit.
Because they were getting handsy.
Yeah. Like Jacoby, but...
Well, okay, I was about to say, Jacoby's got a job if he wants one out here. He can go for Lyft or for Uber.
They'll probably take them.
Okay, you went somewhere else for a second.
I did.
You disassociate? I just learned that word. I heard it on NPR. I'm not sure what it's called.
NPR, yes.
Oh, you're familiar.
Somewhat.
Okay. Yeah. Ooh, there was a lot on there. I was like, oh, I'm gonna fall asleep if I keep listening to this.
What were they talking about?
Oh, stuff going on in the world. And I said, it's so weird. I do not get this in Arkansas. I don't get this. I don't see what they're talking about.
What exactly were they talking about?
Oh, scary stuff happened in the world. And I was like, hop, 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 turn on my Celine Dion instead. Or my Whitney Houston.
Are those two your go-to to calm you down?
Oh, Celine. Sometimes when I want to kind of just block it out, I'll just go listen to Sail Away on repeat. You know that song, Sail Away, Sail Away. Do you know that one?
I can't say that I do.
Oh, it's
But
good.
it sounds like a lovely tune.
Oh, it's nice. I just listen to it on repeat. Jacoby says it makes him want to gouge his little eyeballs out, but it's for me.
It's amazing when something you hear makes you want to take out your sight.
Are you a writer?
No.
That was gorgeous. As soon as we're done here, you better write that down, baby.
You flatter me.
Because listen, It's all about the sound bites these days. People want tidbits. They want quick information.
They want bars.
Bars?
Bars. It's a thing that people say. Let's
they
call it
want
the urban
bars.
community.
The what?
BARS.
The gardening community?
The urban community.
Oh, I thought you said the gardening community. And I was like, I see where these came from.
Nah. We say the urban community when we mean the Black community.
Got it, baby.
Yes.
I got it, baby. I like that. I like that. Giving them bars. I like that. Who the heck was that? You got a girl in here? You got a baby in here?
You can say that.
She's your baby?
Yeah. Always listening to everything. Helps me order my packages, though, so it's a big help.
You order your packages through her?
Yes.
You say, hey, robot lady. Hey, get me my creams I need. That's what you say?
Sometimes, actually.
You say, hold on. I need it because I don't want to be dry today. I hate walking around dry.
Being ashy, as they say, is not classy. So the thing about me, I'm just full of cheese. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
No, you're full of bars.
You pick up quickly.
You got it, baby. You got it, baby. Were you distracted by this guy's feet?
I am wondering about that.
Oh, you mean my chill buddy? I like to bring this. This is the only bag I'll bring on a trip because you can put anything in here. You can put your clothes in here, and it keeps them from moss. Or you can put, I don't know, you might get a snack or something, or you can put your like lotions in here, or your hummus.
I don't think I've ever seen anything place where the feet are up. It's normally head always up first, not the feet.
No, he prefers going feet up. I'm not going to lie to you. You want to see what's in here?
Okay.
I'm not going to show you everything because it'll overwhelm you if you see it all.
Please.
I picked this guy up on the road.
Saint Nick.
Yeah, you know him?
Somewhat.
He's a pretty big deal out here.
Yes. Every Christmas season. Now they come in many colors, in genders or non-genders.
Okay, yes. He's the one that creepy crawlies down the chimney chute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know how he does it with those hips.
He's like a reverse robber, if you think about it. Like normally a robber comes in your place with a sack, they put things in, but he takes things out and leaves.
He really does. Yeah, I picked him up and guess how much? He was a few dollars.
$9.99?
Well, hold on. Okay, don't look at that. That's the old price. That is the original price, $9.99. But because it's past his time, which is the best time to buy holiday stuff, go 2 days after, you're going to get everything for cheap. I just loaded up on an Easter basket for 2025.
You took the words right out of my mouth. My favorite time of the year, 2 times of the year,
Easter?
is the Monday after Easter and February 15th. You can buy chocolate so cheap, and just because it's heart-shaped does not mean it's not still good. Bars. That wasn't even my camera.
Bars. I'm trying to find mine, but I can't find mine. My camera, bars.
I believe.
Bars. Oh.
That camera's your camera.
Bars. I think I got it. God, so yeah, that's whose feet you were looking at. A pair of black clogs on them. Or maybe they're boots.
Yeah.
Were you looking at them?
I had this thought in my head. What if they're just feet and not boots?
I'm listening. I'm just getting something because my blood sugar has plummeted already. These are hot already. Uh-oh, this bag's not doing what it's supposed to do.
I actually got some of those from Target. They were 70% off.
You got these from Target?
Yes.
I got these from Target as well.
Amazing.
You know, I like to do this thing when I go in. Oh, excuse me. That's a big mouthpiece.
You gotta slow it down a bit with it. It's a lot more than it appears.
It really is. I thought these were little Reese's. But no, these are big chunkers. Excuse me 1 second. Vamp them. Is that what you do, vamp them?
So yes, people, buying candy the day after Easter is always a good time, but every day after Easter, the candy goes on sale more and more. So it's like the stock market. You got to know when to buy just right.
Were you doing it straight to camera just then?
Yes.
Hey guys, you're gonna want to get it right after the holiday because that's the best time to buy. I felt good about that.
I don't think that was straight to camera, but it was
No?
straight somewhere. You
No?
can find it.
I'll find it.
A little bit lower.
Clap. Starting. Tensil Newbottom. Hit it. Scene 3. Anyways, what I was saying is, I like to go into Target and just close my eyes because there's so much candy. Sometimes my eyes are exploding. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I can't choose. There's too many discounts. So I like to just shut my eyes and kind of snatch like a snake as fast as I can, kind of like this, and just see what I grab. But I'm going to tell you, sometimes it doesn't work because I grabbed about 17 bags of these Reese cups.
You got to move around a bit. If you stay in the same area and reach, you might get the same thing.
You've done that before? You've done that method?
Yes. Or sometimes I've gotten things just because they're on sale. I have so many jelly beans. I don't even like jelly beans.
Can I tell you something?
Yes, please.
Has anyone ever told you that your turlet feels like you're on a rocket ship?
Not quite like that, but
like a hot rocket ship?
Yeah.
Because it warms your butt fast.
It does.
Fast. I almost flew off of there. My butt was so hot.
I feel when the seat's warm, it helps things come out easier.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your butt's connected to your stomach?
I never thought about it that way before.
You haven't?
No. You know when they go, your knee bone's connected to your hip bone.
Your butt bone's connected to your stomach. Like that?
I guess it didn't rhyme. But
your butt bone's connected to your stomach.
It's like rhyming words with orange.
Orange. Cornge. Right to camera. Yeah, I just wanted to tell you that because I was on it and I almost felt like I needed that strap, that Jacoby. I put on Jacoby. I felt like I needed that in there because I was like, I'm going to blow right off this thing. I'm on the edge of the Grand Canyon. And I thought I saw some kind of bench on the bottom that I don't know. What is that?
The shelf,
bench.
But you thought the shelf was a bench? You didn't sit on the shelf.
You want me to put my butt on that little foot bench?
No, because if you do, I think it's going to cause things to fall down.
Out of my butt?
Out of the shelf.
Oh.
Your butt will be part of it, though.
Because your butt's connected to your stomach, connected to your brain, connected to your soul.
Lawrence.
Bars. Anyways, yeah, I was in there and I was like, uh-oh, I gotta fly away. Who are you? That's okay, let him swing. What's that remind you of?
Camera time?
Do you say people dying?
Said camera time.
Oh,
I thought the fly wanted camera time.
Oh, he does. There you go. Oh, that little crazy. There's so many cameras in here. This is great. Yeah, I just want to say that, wait, I'm sorry I cut you off. What is that foot bench for?
Oh, I was just guessing.
Oh, you do not know?
No.
But it is in your house. In your studio house.
My mind, I thought we were in Target. You're talking about my squatty potty in my bathroom.
I'm talking about your turlet.
Yes.
I'm not talking, no, Target's got good turlets. I'll give them that. Pretty clean, I gotta say. Pretty clean, I gotta say.
That's good to know, just in case if I ever have to go inside of a Target.
You never been caught in a jam in there and you gotta go to the bathroom?
Luckily, it's only around the corner from me. And then, so anytime I have to go, I can just walk around the corner.
But have you ever run back? Because you had to go back. God, these Reese's are getting hot.
I haven't ran back, but I've definitely speed walked. back.
You have
Yeah.
squeezing your butt cheeks.
Didn't get that close.
You're lucky.
I know.
Have you ever pooped your pants?
I think I have. My butt cheeks is able to squeeze pretty well tightly. I squat and do deadlifts.
Yeah, I
so
noticed
keep my
when
glutes.
you were running around plugging things in and touching stuff. I was like, he's got a strong butt. And he must work on that. I keep trying to tell Jacoby, you got to work on it. It's all about mobility and agility.
I think having a strong butt helps you not shart. People shart sometimes.
Shart?
Yeah.
You mean skid marks in your cottons?
Well, it causes that. People think they got a fart and then they shart. Not quite shit, but they had
It's all about that.
solid, strong glutes.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't shart. I'm sorry. I was
don't
picturing
be
it.
Sorry, because your thighs are connected to your butthole.
Some people thighs are connected to the butt hole.
Really?
Or some people
Because science?
from a lack of squatting.
But that's science.
Yes. But my squatty potty, yes, I have a squatty potty in there.
Thank you for getting us back. That's why you do this. You're a professional.
Yeah, so that's so it's like a bench for your feet, but so it goes up, and then so it helps things come out of you easier in a more natural way, the way we were built to do it. Because before, for thousands of years, we didn't have toilets. We squatted.
Because cave ladies squatted?
Cave people squatted.
Everybody squatted.
Yeah.
I'm going to try that. Can you do it anywhere?
You should not do it anywhere.
Well, I'm not going to poop on Hollywood Boulevard.
Well,
I'll tell you that, but you almost did.
Well, you being a minority of that, because a lot of people poop on Hollywood Boulevard.
They do?
Not only do people poop on Hollywood Boulevard, but the stars that's on the ground.
The celebrities poop in there?
Well, probably some former celebrities, but people will lay on the ground to take.
Sorry, I got distracted by my camera.
It's there.
I heard you should work it. I Googled it before I came.
You should work where?
You should work. I Googled recording.
Yes.
And they said, turn the camera and just work it once in a while.
Let the people know you're there.
Yeah, let them know you're right there. And you can just do something personal with them. Like fix your lipstick. Right to camera. Right to camera B.
Cameras.
Got it. Celebrities pooping on Hollywood Boulevard.
Oh, I don't know if
That's
they're
so
celebrities.
funny. That's crazy. So hold on, you're telling me that on your toilet in the morning or whenever you do your business, you're falling forward because you're getting launched out of it. Like it wants you to push up. But then you're also going here. Oh, I got indigestion just from doing that. God.
That's how you know it works.
Because it was about to come out my front hole?
Yes.
Oh, whoa. That setup's good. You got something come out of your front hole right now?
Joy.
Joy coming out of your mouth?
Yes.
I love Joy. I love Joy. Joy was almost my middle name, but then it wasn't.
What is your middle name?
I don't like to say it often.
I respect it.
Yes, but it's long. So I just go by Tensil Newbottom. It's a long signature already.
I used to date someone that didn't have a middle name.
Really?
Yeah.
Because their parents forgot it?
They just didn't give them one. So I used to say their full name, and then I would say middle name redacted. They didn't like that.
You just broke my brain right now. You would say your full name, then you pause, say middle name redacted.
To them, yeah.
Oh,
it was like a little stupid corny joke.
That's a fun thing. I bet that's something you guys would do when you're cozying up, laying down. Do you ever just burrito your body into a blanket and real tight, like you can't move your arms? I do it to Jacoby sometimes.
Take a blanket and roll?
Yeah, like a human swaddle.
I've done that before.
You have?
Yeah.
It's nice.
You feel trapped.
Yeah, it was hard for me.
It was
hard for me because my arms don't go all the way straight. So if my arms are forced down to go straight, I start aching up, I start cramping up. Similar if you threw me into a pond and told me to swim.
Why don't your arms go all the way straight?
Just born that way. I was born kind of with a halfway bend, and through some physical therapy, I kind of just got them to go about 3/4.
Do you think when you first saw Jurassic Park and you saw the T-Rex that they were making fun of you, or did you saw like your spirit animal?
That's a good question. I felt like I was like, whoa, the power to be that big and stomp your feet around must be exciting. He's got big feet.
They do, and possibly feathers. So there's a thing that they're saying that dinosaurs actually have feathers. They look like big chickens.
Can we talk about something real quick?
Yes.
The fact that we are matching.
We are matching.
Did you do that on purpose? Because I sent you those photos of me in the mail so you know what I look like. I wanted you to get my sizes in case there was anything you wanted me to put on when I got here, like if that was part of it. But you never responded to the photos. But I
have a busy schedule.
Of course. So anyways.
So honestly, I did not do this on purpose, but I think I must have felt your energy.
Just trying to see if those would fit.
Uh,
Keep going.
I think I felt your energy, and I never really know what I'm going to wear until I look at my closet, and I just kind of let my energy direct me. So I think
Okay.
your energy possibly went through my body, and then I picked out things. And then when I saw you, I was like, oh, wow, we're basically dressed alike.
My energy going through you. Okay. I'm glad Jacoby didn't come because he's going to be jealous. Hold me back. Hold me back. What is going on right now? Throw it to the producers. Get me a fan. I'm running hot.
I'm sure Jacoby's used to. I'm sure your energy has a way of radiating to many people that you encounter.
I think so, but I don't know if it's in the way that you're talking about.
Like in a positive,
Oh.
fashionable, take charge kind of way.
Sexy way.
You know, that is not what I was thinking of.
Oh, okay. No worries.
Not saying it wasn't. Maybe I just haven't realized it yet. It takes me a while. I'm not that fast.
You would not be the first guy, let me tell you. Some guys, sometimes, or ladies, or really anybody, they come into the seminars that I hold because I didn't even, I mean, you know this, but I feel like I should probably tell it to camera. I'm a love guru. I'm a life coach. I'm a transformational trainer. I help people. I get in with them, get in and help them find their best self. So, after some of those seminars, let me tell you, people are vibing in there. When I first come out, they look scared. And then by the time I'm done working them, they're like this. In love.
That's quite the transformation.
It's big.
So let's talk more about those seminars.
Yes, let's please.
What got you starting to do it? What made you want to do a seminar?
Well, that's a good question. Because let me tell you, I kind of was a nobody lady for a long time. I had nothing going for me. I did not have Jacoby.
I gotta feel the energy more.
He's scooting closer. He's scooting closer. He's making me work for it.
Thank you.
Feel free to have one of those if you want it.
I will save that.
Anyways, it's hot. I'm not gonna lie to you, so you should eat it soon. Anyways, I was I was kind of stuck in a bad place. I could not stop buying purple stuff. I could not stop buying purple knickknacks. My whole house Looked like a miniature figurine museum. And I had to come clean. I was buying stuff left and right. I was hitting the flea markets. I was hitting the trading post. I was hitting online. I was hitting the QVC. Anything that had purple, I was in it. I had a real penchant for it, if you get what I mean.
Well, you know, purple's the color of royalty.
It is?
Yes. I believe for like two different reasons. I know in Africa it's the color of royalty in some countries, but also the reason why it's the color of royalty in Europe because purple was like the hardest color for them to get.
The hardest color for them to get?
Something like that.
They could not find it?
The mixture of stuff. I just thought it was red and blue, bam, purple.
Well, tell those people to come by my house because I still got a lot of purple goodies.
Look at that.
A lot of purple goodies. Anyways.
Seminar.
Yes. I was, thank you. This is why I was selling Dillard's credit cards. Do you know the store Dillard's?
I'm unfamiliar.
Oh, it's wonderful, but it is a slippery slope. Let me tell you, because this is where I got this actually.
Is Dillard's like Sears?
It's like a Sears or a Belk. Do you know a Belk?
I do not.
Okay. Where are you from?
Oakland.
Okay.
Oakland, California.
Okay, Oakland. Okay, Oakland boy. Oakland. It sounds like a tree mixed with a fertile land. Like the Latin root odaloo. Kiss.
Actually, our logo for Oakland is a tree. Oak tree.
Oakland. They kept it simple, which I like. I don't like driving into a city and being confused why they have the name. That's why I love Jackson Hole. Because you drive through Hole, Jackson.
I don't think I've ever thought about it that way before.
Well, you're welcome. I think these will fit you. These socks say trippy. Trippy and self-made. Anyways. Go ahead. No. You got something you like? These are blue with a little white toes. So if you get up in the middle of the night and you got a little, and you can't see, you can find your toes. You don't stub them. Money signs.
It's just socks with words on them always confuse me a bit because who's going to read that? They're on your feet.
I'm going to tell you who's going to read them. You're going to read them. You're going to get out of bed. You're going to put your toes on. See, I wear these most of the time. Good, right? Because it sucks everything in and smooths out the leg. And this really, I have run miles in these. I did not plan to, but I ran in these because I was running from a goose that was attacking me.
Miles?
Miles. This goose could really run. God. Okay.
I actually got chased by a squirrel the other week. Yeah. It was
you
weird.
did?
Yeah.
Did he think you had nuts in your pocket?
No, I was eating. I think I was eating a waffle or something. And
you were eating a waffle?
And then it came down.
Were you eating a waffle walking?
No, I was sitting out by the pool at a table, and a squirrel came down from the tree, and then it jumped up on the table with me, and it then kept coming towards me, and I picked up my plate and I started to walk away. Then it hopped down, and then it.
Because you picked up your plate because you were like, I can feel trouble. I ain't doing this today, squirrel.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to share, and I also wasn't trying to risk it. I've never been that close to a squirrel before.
You were scared you were going to get bit?
Possibly. I didn't want to risk it.
Rabies?
Right, that's what I was thinking.
I've had it 3 times. You don't want it.
Do they have to put a big needle in your belly, in your navel?
A big old needle in your belly. It's not the first thing that stuck into my belly.
Because once they do that, and that's to stop that.
That's to stop the foaming.
I was going to say, that's foaming. Right by the butt.
And I'm still waiting for the cure.
Cure for rabies?
Yeah.
I thought they cured that.
I think I would have heard about it. Anyway, so you ran from the squirrel.
Yes.
And how did you run miles?
No, just maybe 100 feet.
Maybe 100 feet. So like 7 school buses or something if you threw some math on it?
Depending on the size of the school bus.
Oh, minis?
Yes.
I love a mini school bus. I tried to buy one on eBay and I was bidding for hours. I did not win.
Do you ever wonder who you were bidding against?
Some guy named Patrick.
Lawler?
You know him?
Yes. Fantastic gentleman.
Really?
Would look great with a school bus.
Well, can you ask him if maybe he still has any other options? Because I'm not going to lie to you. I have a dream of getting back to Arkansas with a school bus instead of my Ford Fusion that I have now. Because it's small. It's hot.
No AC?
No.
I don't know if the school bus is going to have AC either.
I kept trying to plug things in. I popped the hood and was trying to like swap. Kind of doing a Beautiful Mind situation on it. Jacoby was just singing music tunes in the back. He didn't help. But I could not get the plug right.
A Beautiful Mind. You know, I've never seen that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
It's good.
It was during my hating on Russell Crowe days.
Okay.
I didn't think he deserved an Oscar
Okay.
for Gladiator. I didn't like that movie.
I hear you.
Even though I
like
do
it.
like Russell Crowe, and I like that movie now.
No.
I ain't like, you know,
Respect.
yes. They have
I
very
got
little
indigestion
purple.
again. I'm sorry. It's the eggs, not the boiled kind.
These eggs?
Yes. You still saving his. Anyways, what were we talking about? Okay, yes, I lost a bid. Socks?
Socks, words, seminar.
Right, thank you. Okay, so what I was going to say is sometimes if I'm going to sleep and I'm like, ooh, it's been a doozy of a week, I need some help. I'm going to need to wake up feeling good tomorrow. I'll pop a pair of these on my feet, switch out my hose socks, my little hose tubes, these guys.
Hose socks.
Yes,
Okay. That's the name.
I got a free pair if you want it. I already paid for them. You don't need to spot me. Okay, so then I'll put these on. I'll go to sleep. Honk shoe, honk shoe. And then I'll wake up, put my feet down, and I look down. And if I see self-made, it changes my whole day. Because I'm then feeling self-made. So that's the people. I gotta tell you, I have people leaving my seminar saying, hey, Tensil, I wore your socks to work today and I got a big promotion. Or I wore your socks today and I didn't slip in that hole like I slip in every morning.
Every morning?
I do not know how people get around.
Oh.
Look, it's easy to slip.
I agree. Especially if there's black ice on the ground.
Well, that's kind of how I got started. Because I was selling Dillard's credit cards.
Got you.
And I was spending a lot of money. All my paychecks were going into purple clothes. It was a problem. It got to the point where they stopped ordering purple stuff because I was just buying it and nobody else was. So I was doing these Dillard's credit cards over the phone, and I gotta say, I felt guilty about it. Because essentially, you're signing people up for these credit cards that have all these fees attached. Okay? And I was like, hold on. I was on the phone with this one lady, Vicky from Massachusetts. And I was like, Vicky, I'm going to stop you right there. How's your day going? And she went, I'm not going to lie to you, Tensil. It's not going good today. And I was like, well, why don't you tell me about it? And then we ended up talking for 2 hours. Okay? So that was kind of the first pinch off, if you'll say. If you'll call it that. You know, those pinch off moments in life where you just kind of pinch it off before it keeps getting bad. That's kind of one.
I think at times that's a good sign. You try not to pinch it off because then that's a callback. That's how one can get to a Charlotte moment.
That's a callback.
Sweet.
Callback. Anyways, so one day, it had been a few more weeks and I was walking down Main Street doing kind of one of my sad walks where I listened to some sad songs and on my little Walkman. I still use that because it's reliable, it's sturdy. And also got in a bidding war on eBay for that. God, these people are stingy with their products. And I was walking down and I skidded, I slipped, and all of a sudden I was in a full split similar to this. And I bumped my head, and I looked down, and I'd slipped on a big old pile of milk. Someone spilt 2% milk right there on Main Street and did not click it and did not pick it up. And my head was like, oh, what's happening? What's happening? And then I look over and I see a sign that says, live, laugh, love, and go for it, girl. And that's when I knew I was meant to help people. So yeah, that's how I got started.
Live life.
Love.
Live life, love.
Live, laugh, love.
And go for it, girl?
Go for it, girl.
Got you.
Yes.
How'd you know it was 2% milk?
Oh, I tasted it with my tongue. It was definitely full.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You can taste the difference.
Yeah. And so that had started the seminar.
Well, that inspired me to help people.
Oh, to help people.
And then I was like, hold on. So sorry about that. It's those eggs. I was like, hold on. Who's out there helping people right now? Who do I love turning on my TV and watching every day? Oprah. And Oprah is the queen. Look under your seat. You're getting a car. You're getting a car. But I didn't have a car. I did not have a vehicle. So I decided to use my body as a vehicle to help people. And so I started doing these little seminars, and little by little they grew, and people started catching word. And we cover everything in the seminars. You know, I published a book.
What's it called?
Well, one of them is called Who's That in the Mirror? It's You, baby.
You were able to fit all those words on the cover?
Oh, yes. Who's That in the Mirror? It's You, baby. A self-guide to self-help by a love guru and a classic girl woman, Tensil Newbottom.
What size font did they use?
That's a good question. I think they used maybe a 46. I think they used a 46 and then maybe a 12.
Was it like one of those big books?
I wish.
And then small pages?
I hope one day that I can have a coffee table book with lots of pictures, because sometimes I'll just like to stop in the store and just flip through a picture book and kind of get inspired by shapes.
It's weird that I call it a big book and not just a coffee table book like most people do.
You call it a big book?
Yeah.
You know what I call my big book? The Bible. That's my big book.
That's what I was about to say, but I was like, I don't know why I didn't say it. It's kind of like when you said Oprah.
Yes.
Before you said Oprah, I was going to say Candace Owens.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And then I thought to myself, I was like, is Candace Owens evil Oprah? But then what's evil? Who's good? Or is Oprah evil Candace Owens?
These are tough questions. These are real brain busters.
In a road that we should not go down on.
Yeah, this feels like NPL all over again. It was just like racking my brain. I gotta turn on my Wisty Houston.
I miss her.
I miss her. God, does that woman know how to make a bop? A moving bop. That's a word I learned recently. A teenager was trying to pull down my slacks when I was walking past. They were just. And they were like,
how were they trying to pull down your slacks?
Well, they were pulling on them. I walked by and they all of a sudden tug. And I said, uh-oh, this feels like middle school all over again.
It's a rough middle school.
It was. Anybody could get pantsed. But you know what I started doing? In my seminars, I don't want to give too much away. And I do not, you gotta come if you want to see this. I started wearing another pair of slacks right underneath. Same pants. Cut shorter so I'm more aerodynamic. And so then, you know what I did? I went out of my way to walk that same way. See if those little teenagers, those little rascals were going to pull down my trousers again. They did. And what was underneath? A matching pair of trousers. Joke's on them. I got 2 pairs of pants on.
That must have shocked them.
It did. It did.
It gives you that, in the moment of shockness, it gives you time to get away.
This feels like a rabbit. You ever touched a rabbit?
I just realized I had a dream about a rabbit.
Really?
I did.
Oh my God, our energy is flowing, baby. Hold me back. God, my energy's flowing through you. I'm getting in your little dream holes.
Holes
What's up?
are everywhere.
I know we're talking about a lot of different kinds of holes in this, but that's the body. You know, you gotta get comfortable with it.
There's, what, 5 holes? Never mind.
Yeah, I think there's, well, no, I think there's more. I think there's probably 19 holes. 19 holes. Oh, yeah. You got 2 nose holes. You got your butt hole that's connected to your thighs. We already covered that.
We did. And that's science.
And that's science. You can write that down. Anyways. So, yeah. I started getting involved with
I
people.
can take that for you.
Oh, thank you so much. Sorry, I was going to put it back in my bag.
You're the guest here. I take care of your trash. You drove all the way from Arkansas to Hollywood for this.
Guess how fast I did it?
36 hours.
Nope. 16 days.
Oh.
16 days. I told you I took my time.
Sightseeing.
Yes. Except, oh, God, I'm parched. I'm so parched.
Says your name on it.
It sure does, baby. Because marketing opportunities are everywhere you look. Okay, because if I'm walking around and people see this, like at a Target, if I'm picking up my eggs, or if I'm getting some more horseradish, they're going to say, hold on, who's that on your cup? And I'd say, you're looking at her.
That's smart.
It's really smart.
That's what I do with Brotha Kitten.
It's incredible art.
It doesn't say Brotha Kitten.
It doesn't need to, baby.
Right? But then people say, hey, what's that? And I say, it's Brotha Kitten. And then the whites say back to me, Brother Kitten? And I say, no, Brotha Kitten.
Brotha Kitten.
There we go.
I can say it.
That's because you got some soul in you, Tensil.
I know that, baby. That's what happens.
That's Arkansas soul.
I feel like I can't see you because this little St. Nick. Oh, whoa. It's like we just opened up the windows and I'm getting blasted by the breeze.
Thank you for doing that, your bravery, because we both for a while were doing dancing around Nick.
Dancing. Yes. Dancing. There's something I wanted to ask you about. Now I just forgot what it was.
It happens.
It left me. I do have a surprise for you.
Please.
A gift.
Please. Hashtag best.
Best. For a second I got scared because you didn't seem like you could see it, and I said, uh-oh, which pair did I bring out?
Well, yellow on white.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. I told Jacoby, because Jacoby's obsessed with crafts. He's big into crafting, and it keeps him busy for hours. So I told him, put these letters on. And he chose yellow, and I said, Jacoby, what the heck you doing? Anyways, I think they're fun.
And it's yellow on tidy whities, what people are used to seeing. I feel like yellow on tidy whities.
Yes.
And brown are the 2 colors you don't want to use on them.
Brown because of those skitties we were talking about earlier.
And yellow because sometimes they thought they cut it off, but they didn't. They sneezed and a little bit came out.
They thought they cut it off. You mean you're telling me that sometimes a little pee will still come out of a boy? Of a penis?
Especially as you get older.
Really?
You shake that thing and you thought you shook it enough, but not quite. And you know they say you shake it too much, then you're playing with it. So
if you shake it too much, you're playing with it, and if the older your penis gets, the more it drips.
Unfortunately,
Dang.
They don't tell you about that in middle school.
They sure don't. They're too busy pulling down your trousers. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. It's made me stronger.
You're like a Russian doll of trousers.
Thank you for saying that.
A reverse Russian doll, right? Because the Russian doll, this is the top part they take off and there's more of them. But the bottom part stays the same. You're different. The top part stays the same, but the bottom part is like
Skylar, I
more and
would
more.
not know. I do not speak Russian.
I do.
You do? You smart brainiac. Well, listen, I got you these.
Oh,
I got you these because part of my seminar is all about showing your best. Okay, you know, because when we go out to the world, sometimes we're feeling sad or overwhelmed or confused or our little paper map got wet and now it's got a hole in it. And we don't know how to show our best. So if you go to the seminar, you can maybe expect a pair of these. You can expect a pair of these. And maybe you can expect to leave there and feel inspired and feel like you know how to show your best. This is how I like to launch them in the seminar. Isn't that fun? It's just fun to hit your bicep and toss anything across the way.
Would you like me to put these on over my pants?
I would love that. I would absolutely love that. I'm so excited. They're going to fit you like a glove. I can already feel it. Oh my God.
They're great.
They're incredible. They look so good on you. My God. Oh, look at him working it. Working it for that camera. Oh, he's finding his camera. Do you feel different in them?
I feel my best.
You do not know how happy that makes me to hear. They look good on you.
Thank you.
They look really good on you. Yeah, so you can wear those anytime you want. You can continue to wear them over your pants. Something's digging in my back. Feels like a bug.
Take your time. Find your placement. Find your placement.
Sometimes you just gotta wiggle around and sometimes you end up sitting the same way you already was.
Tensil, let me help you with your mic right quick.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Oh my God, what a gentleman.
There you are.
Testing. Alpha non-baiter. It's like we're in air traffic control.
Actually, Tensil, let me slide this up just slightly.
Oh, thank you. Making any excuse to come over here. I see you.
There you go.
Hey, thank you. Uh-oh. Got my little Band-Aid.
It'll live.
It'll live. Anyways, I was trying to grab this earlier. And, it's pretty greased up. You want to touch it?
Sure.
It's a little slippery, huh?
A little slippery.
Yeah, you know why? Because, well, it's not anything dirty. Get your mind out the gutter. Okay? Because, well, look, you showing it to camera?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you didn't tell me when we were leaving camera.
I'm sorry.
So I got stuck in it.
Only 100 calories per teaspoon or tablespoon.
Now that's a bargain.
I think so too.
I like that. You could have this as a little middayer, a little midday snack. I'm hungry. Let me squirt that into a spoon or my finger. Lick, lick. Filled up. Anyways, the reason that this is greasy is because I got a little secret about scent. You know, I just recently was learning about pheromones. Do you know what those are? Pheromones?
Sure. No. Yes.
Skylar, do not lie to me. Do you know what pheromones is?
Things that your body gives.
Yes.
Yes.
Natural scents.
Mm-hmm.
Natural scents. But I heard people are more moved when you got a little spicy note underneath you. So I like to just dab a little bit of horseradish behind my earlobes before I go out or before I come out and talk to the people. And I gotta tell you, I think it is working.
How does Jacoby respond to it?
Oh, he loves it. He loves it. He's, you know, he can't eat a lot of things. He's allergic to a lot of strange things, but spicy stuff, he likes it. He loves cayenne peppers, chili flakes. He loves putting chili flakes on his yogurt.
Yogurt.
Yeah. He says it mixes better with the dairy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I put cayenne pepper in my tea at times.
You do?
Yeah, when I have a sore throat.
Is this marble?
Yes.
It's cold.
That's what I kind of like about marble.
You do?
Keeps chill.
Would you have your entire house covered in marbles if you could?
I don't know.
Like a marble playpen?
Maybe just a marble room.
With a pen of marbles that you could dive into?
I don't know if you're going to be able to dive into it. It's kind of be like that lie in Scrooge McDuck when he dives into the coins.
He dives into coins?
Into gold coins because he has a giant bank in his mansion of gold coins. And he dives into it and swims.
If I gave you a bag of gold coins right now, what would you do with it?
Flip the coins.
You go one by one and flip the gold coins?
Like Pogs.
Pogs?
No. Pogs? You ever play Pogs?
No.
Yeah.
What is it?
Pogs were
Pogs, bogs, shogs. No,
yeah.
I'm not remembering it.
Just a game that we used to play decades ago.
Okay. When you were a baby child?
Yeah.
Can I guess your zodiac sign?
Please.
Taurus.
No.
Cancer.
No.
Sagittarius.
Not quite.
Capricorn. Leo.
Somewhat.
Aries.
No.
I'm having trouble remembering the rest. Taurus.
That was the first one you said.
Oh, hold on, give me a second. Gemini? Geminis are spicy.
2 personalities.
They scare me.
Yes.
They scare me, but they also excite me. I pulled up a few Geminis and I'm like, whoa, you're a tornado. But I also want to get involved. It's a push and pull.
It's 2 for the price of 1.
It is, but sometimes you don't know which one you're going to get. Bar.
Keeps things spicy.
Horseradish. You're catching on, Skylar.
Yes.
Do you want me to squirt this? I'll squirt half this into a ramekin for you. And then that way.
You please.
Yes, right. And I mean, you can use it to make this sandwich on the bottle. I keep trying to make this sandwich, and it's hard. Just want to show it to camera. It's hard because it's hard to get the right amount of meat. And then I almost feel like that's even too much sauce for me. But the meat won't stay elevated. It collapses like a little paper card, like a house of cards.
You can use not toothpicks. I forget what you call them.
Toothpicks?
That you stick in the sandwich.
I think it is called a toothpick. So it don't topple over.
Yeah.
Because you get a little greedy, you stack it a little too high.
Exactly. I just had to do that yesterday with a chicken bacon guacamole sandwich.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That sounds delicious.
Full of protein.
Maybe you can make me one after this.
Well, always.
Okay, I like that. Virgo?
No.
Aries? God, you're none of these.
I am one of them that you haven't.
Okay. Aquamarine.
I think there's only 2 of them you haven't listed.
Crystal.
No.
Oh. Sometimes I lick my lips when I get nervous. This is tough. Can you give me a hint?
It has 8 legs?
8 legs. Arachnid.
It is an arachnid.
You're a spider sign?
No.
Okay.
But it is an arachnid.
He's an arachnid. He's a black widow. This is hard for me. Can you give me another sign, arachnid boy? Thought I was going to squirt you? I'm not.
It can sting people.
You're a bee?
Not a bee.
Okay, spider bee.
Have you ever been stung by a bee?
Yes.
I haven't.
I've been stung 17 times all at one time.
By different bees, though.
Yeah, it's not the same one. I think you would be exhausted. Could you imagine plugging your butt into somebody's body that many times? I've tried it on Jacoby, and it's hard. Anyways,
That's
that's physicals.
No,
What is it, Skylar?
No, I was trying to see how that would work.
You got to move really fast, and I would not recommend wearing these shoes because they'll stab somebody.
But keep the whole socks on.
Oh, you got to keep the hose socks on because you don't want your feet shedding. You never know what's going to happen. I'm in my feet so much, I'm on my toes so much that sometimes they just shed. Like a snake.
That can't be normal.
Maybe I'll go see somebody about it.
I think you should. But it could be special. I don't know.
I think it might be. I think it could be something special. Okay, hold on. Spider Boy. Oh, I was going to tell you. Oh my God. I was going to tell you the reason I got stung so many times was because I was walking, right? Walk, listening to music, thinking about my next seminar. And all of a sudden I passed a children's play area and saw one of those little springy animals. It was a donkey. And I was like, a donkey that you can ride on, you know what I mean? And I went on and I was like, what the hey? There's nobody here. Why can't I have fun too? And I got on it, launch, wee, having fun. Beehive underneath. Shook 'em right up. When I tell you I swelled up like a balloon and nobody had an EpiPen for me.
Are you allergic to bees?
No, I'm not allergic. Thank God. But no one had the pen.
That makes me think of the movie My Girl.
That
sad.
Movie is so sad.
It was...
I could not stop crying. I cried all the way through dinner, right into my bolognese.
Your bolognese?
Yeah, you ever had that bolognese?
No,
Oh, it's delicious. It's a meat pasta. You can kind of just throw whatever meat you have in it. So that lunch meat you got in the fridge, you could chop that up and put it in a red sauce. And then you can make your noodles or you can buy them at the store. Making your noodles, hope you got time on your hands. But it's fun to get your hands in dough once in a while. But you'll be covered in flour. But yeah, you could do that. And then you just, a lot of people don't like to put the sauce into the pasta water, but I do. Because I think it already adds a richness and a fun color tint to the noodles.
Into the pasta water?
Yes.
It's not...
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit. Because then you already you're already soaking in flavors. Because look, while we're getting cooked, it's good to put a little something in it.
I've never had it that way before.
Well, that's a bolognese.
But I won't shoot it down just because it does not sound correct.
Well, Skylar, you might surprise yourself.
Somebody had to figure out if you put peanut butter and jelly together, you're going to make an amazing sandwich.
Yeah, you're going to get a PB and jelly.
Right. But I would have, thought it would.
Don't get distracted by this. It's just my body doing what my body does.
Yes?
Anyways, so yeah, I've gotten stung.
17 times.
17 times all at once? Never again. I think now they see me, they fly by, they said, somebody's already hit it. We don't need that. Sloppy seconds. The bees.
Yeah.
Humans? Who knows? But yeah, no, bees, they had their fun with me. And they ain't stinging this body anymore.
Live and learn.
You live and you learn. I am still so curious about what your sign is still. Were you born at 11 p.m.? I thought so. I could feel it in your bones. God, what's your sign? Libra.
No.
You reaching for your treat?
I realized you gave me this treat and I hadn't eaten it, and so I was like, let me eat my treat.
I noticed. I said, uh-oh, we got a shy boy on our hands. Look at us, like two kids parked outside on the fence, eating our chocolate cones.
It is pretty warm.
It's really warm. I'm not really sure. I did ride with it in between my legs on the way here because I was scared somebody was going to try and take it from me or I was going to forget to bring it in. So I kind of just rode like this. And that's probably why it's hot. Under carriage heat.
Keeping the peace.
Mm-hmm. Why are you tucking it into your underpants?
Figured that was a good pocket for it.
That is so smart. I would have never thought about that. See, people surprise me every day. That's why I love people.
That's the beauty about underpants. It's multi-purpose.
Multi-purpose. Yeah, you really can do whatever you need to do with them.
Multi-purpose garment.
What could your sign be? You've got spiders. You sting like a bee. Is it an animal?
No.
Then why are you telling me 8 legs and a sting butt?
Well, arachnid isn't quite an animal, right? But
I'm gonna move these out or they're gonna become a soup. That's chocolate
You did
soup.
keep it between, yeah.
I know.
It's like, don't worry, this is a safe space. No one's gonna come and steal it.
I really appreciate that because look, I have so many of these. I told you I got 17 bags of them.
You see, I have candy everywhere.
Oh my God, look at your little jars.
Easter egg candy.
Little treasures.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm seeing a lot of?
What's that?
Jelly beans.
Yeah.
You love them. What's your favorite What were you about to say? Not really. Don't lie to me.
Well, those are sour patch.
Sour pouch.
Sour pouch patch.
Because they come from a pouch.
Or Sour Patch jelly beans. And I was really curious to be like what they taste like. And they tasted good.
Do you prefer sour or sweet?
I like a little both.
Hot or cold?
Depending on what I'm drinking.
Nice or not nice?
Depending on what I'm doing.
Winter or summer?
Summer.
Dancing or not dancing?
Dancing.
Splits or no splits?
Depends on who's doing the splits.
Hot dog for dinner or hot dog for breakfast?
Did you know dinner?
I was about to say don't and not answer that because it's a tough one because I know how hard it is. I thought of it. What were you going to say? Something about birthday parties?
Oh, no.
Oh, no birthday parties?
Sure, birthday parties. I love them.
Wish I knew when yours was so I could guess your sign. What were you going to say?
Not just breakfast means break fast. I didn't know that until way too late in my life. I learned that last year. I should have. It's like, how did I? It's literally in the word.
Break fast.
Mm-hmm.
Skylar. I did not know that either.
Thank you for not making me feel alone. And so when you said hot dogs for breakfast or dinner, well, you can technically break your fast at any time of the day. Most people think dinner is in the evening.
Okay, but hold on. Riddle me this.
Yes.
Why is it breakfast, break your fast, and dinner's not start fast?
Or end fast.
Or end fast.
I don't know.
What the heck is that?
I don't know. It's kind of like how hello got mixed up because goodbye just means God be with you.
How come no one at my church has never told me that? They got plenty of other things to say. They love passing that bucket around, but they never told me that.
Gotta keep the lights on so they can eventually tell you that.
God be with you.
Yes, because when people in the olden days, they would go on these journeys and sometimes they not go back. Sometimes they don't come back. And so it's God be with you. So
because they're going on a mission?
Yeah, and so hopefully they come back. So God be with you. And then eventually that got shortened to goodbye.
Who the heck is this?
Is the question I wanted to ask you.
Oh, it was?
Mm-hmm.
Because when you saw him, or you kind of felt him hiding in that lunch pail?
There's a lot going on there.
I know he's got a little package on him. It's a mailing package.
Yes, he does have a little package on him. He's also dressed so well.
I know he's dapper. Isn't he dapper? Don't you look at him and say, "Okay, yeah, you have a job, you have a business, and you're protecting yourself from from the sun."
Right, but if all the feathers are covered with the coat or shirt,
I just want to show that to the live audience.
how is it gonna fly?
Right, but you see, he has a sleeve,
Right, but the feathers aren't exposed.
but his butt feathers are. God, there's so many friends. See, you see, I got a problem. But I branched out. I'm not buying just purple anymore. I'm buying all of it.
All right.
Oh,
And we're back. We took a quick little commercial break, people, just to take a breather, soak in all that
that energy.
Yes, 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 yes. Advertisers, that break that we took, that little moment, that is where you can put your commercial ad
Yes.
in.
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe Kraft. Maybe
Kraft.
Kraft wants to advertise.
Hey, Robert Kraft, if you're watching this, hit us up.
Robert Kraft, you know where to spend your dollars. I had to get up and stretch my legs because my butt hurt from sitting for so long. It got tender.
Yeah.
It got sore.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, this is comfy, but I got sore.
It's comfy, but I make sure not to get one that's too comfortable. Don't want to put you to sleep, like that light right there.
Night light.
Yes.
That light said, "I'm done here."
I mean, it was exhausted.
It really was. I get it. Well, I wanted to tell you. Wait, hold on. I have something I want to tell you.
All ears.
But I need to know still. Still do not know your sign.
Okay. My sign is I am a Scorpio.
Scorpio.
I don't know why I did that.
A Scorpio. Sting like a Scorpio. 8 legs. They have 8 legs?
I guess 6 and 2 arms.
Okay, I was about to say. I was like, I've never seen one, so you could have told me anything.
Seen a video of someone eat a baby Scorpio.
Oh
no,
my
they
God.
didn't. No, take it back. It was just a photo of them acting like they're going to eat a baby Scorpio. I don't know if they actually did.
My body's still yearning for these. They're still warm. You'd think my little cooler buddy would... Oh, never mind. The chili buddy. You think it would cool it down, but it did not. I guess you got to put ice in it.
I love how there's turtles and flowers.
Yeah.
And I guess it keeps it at the temperature that it is when you found it. So it keeps it at room temp hot because it's a warm day
Room
today.
temp hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is warm outside. I put my bare feet on the pavement earlier and skipped and danced back to my car because I almost torched my feet up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've done that before.
You ever tried to cook an egg on your dashboard?
I have not.
It's really hard.
I don't have a car anymore.
And it's hard sometimes. Right. You exercise your license. But yeah, sometimes it's tough. Because if you try and crack an egg on it, I tried to do it on the drive over here because I was hungry and Jacoby wasn't. And a bunch of the liquids kind of poured into my AC thing, my vents. That might be why they're not working. But I'm telling you, I plugged and replugged and I did not get anything. It's so melty I can't even hold it with my fingertips. You shifty in your seat?
I tend to move around a lot in all seats.
I get that.
I don't know why I do it. I'm the
Sure.
worst to FaceTime with. If we would have FaceTime before we did this, before I met you in person for the first time, if I would have...
Is that when you strap a camera to a tripod and put it up somewhere high?
You can do that. You can put it on a tripod. You can hold it. I tend to hold it because I sit in a lot of different seats. while I'm FaceTiming somebody, I will sit in the seat, get up, sit in another seat.
Like you lay on your belly on the floor or something? Kick
I-
your legs around? Like a baby's?
I don't do that.
Oh, okay. You should try it. It's really nice. It kind of loosens up your calves and it feels good to kind of put your belly to a cold floor. I do not know about the temperature of this floor. Oh, it's actually pretty cold. Is this oak?
I didn't ask them when I moved in.
Hello? I'm just kidding.
What if someone answered?
That would be incredible. It's Tensil Newbottom. I think they'd probably come up.
Possibly.
So I wanted to tell you, I got a few seminars coming up.
Okay, when are they?
Okay, this is big. Everybody, if you are listening, if you're looking right now,
Today.
watch this. Okay, this is when you're gonna want to come see the show. June. It's gonna be a hot month, which is fun because people come hungry,
Yes.
they come kind of sweaty, and they come ready to work. Let me tell you that. Okay?
To work on
Because-
themselves?
Yes.
Got you.
That's the thing. That's the only thing I ask. When you come to my seminars, all I want you to have is an open mind. Because you never know what's going to happen. And if you trust fall into my arms, we can make magic happen. You know what I mean, Skylar?
I think I do.
Do you know what your name is from?
Yes.
What?
A great Dutch scholar would give their firstborn son the name Skylar.
Oh. See, I was going the Latin route.
Oh.
Skylarkin, which means beach dune.
Beach Dune.
Beach dune. You know those mounds of sand? That's
Like
what
the-
your name is.
Like the
Glowing.
sandworms?
What now?
I was thinking
Sandworms.
like in
You
Dune.
got worms in your sand?
No, I haven't I have gotten ringworms once when I was a kid.
No, let me tell you what you did.
Yeah, it sucked.
Did you have to get a needle in your belly button?
No, just the cream.
Just cream in your belly button?
No, on the back of my head.
You
my
did?
hair,
Just
yeah.
on the back?
Yeah. Felt funny.
I bet, but was it kind of nice? Because it's nothing like. Sometimes I'll put this on the back of my head and I'm sure it gets the same effect.
Well, when it was irritated and then you first
Yeah.
put the cream on, it feels good because it's like, thankfully.
Were you like this in bed, like trying to scratch it
I don't.
against your pillow? Do you like pillows?
Yes. I keep 4 on my bed.
4.
Yes.
That's how high. Oh my God, it's essentially like you're in a lazy boy in your bed.
I like the cold side of the pillow.
You like to be up erect.
Up to it.
Up erect, your body erect.
Now lay on my back.
Yes, that's what I mean. So propped up, almost like your turlet.
Yes. Well, my head.
What is it?
So, well, actually, one pillow I put on the back of my head,
Yes.
and one pillow I put under my knees.
You sleep like that?
Yes, so my legs can be slightly elevated. That helps your lower back.
Like this?
Uh-huh.
I'm seeing a pattern because that's how you choose to sit on your turlet too.
Yeah, there's patterns everywhere.
You like to be bent in your legs?
I'm for it.
Okay. You must be limber.
It helps to be limber when I'm bent in ways.
Helps to be limber when I'm bent. Bars.
Yes.
Okay, so that's interesting. 4 pillows. But wait, you only said 2. Behind
Yeah.
your knees, one behind your head.
Yes.
Other one under your butt?
No.
Under your feet?
They're on standby.
Oh, in case you got a friend in there?
No.
Okay.
In case the one pillow gets too warm, then I swap it out with a chill pillow.
So you keep it in the refrigerator?
Nah, it's just out. It doesn't receive any body heat.
Oh. So it's out with the elements, not under your little heat rock body.
It's next to the bed or on
li-
the bed.
Like a lizard?
You know, I'm realizing
What?
that there has to be a heated and chill pillow out there.
Well, there is. I didn't want to tell you that, but I know we used to have them at Dillard's. they're microbial microbi they ward off germs. They ward off germs and skin stuff, and they stay cool if you sleep hot, which I do. I think my temperature stays around 107. Hot.
Hot.
Yes.
So at dealers, when you sold the credit cards to people, but you also shopped there.
Yes.
So that's kind of breaking Biggie Smalls, notorious Biggie Smalls, 10 crack commandments. Number 1, don't get high off your own supply. So you used to get high off your own supply.
Well, I wish you would have been there because I was getting real high on my own supply.
The song did exist.
Well, I wish you would have been there to tell me, Tinsel, wake up, sister. You're getting high on your own supply at that Dillard's. Because I didn't know, but that's how they get you.
Yeah.
Because they give you an employee discount. So then you go in there, you're like, I'm not going to buy nothing. And then all of a sudden you're looking, oh, cold pillows. Oh, a little spotted blouse. Oh, a kid's toy in case my neighbor wants something for Christmas. You never know.
True.
So yeah, I was getting real high on my own supply.
You buy your neighbor's kids Christmas gifts?
Sometimes.
How old are the kids?
Anywhere from a baby 6 months, to, I don't know, 26.
About that 26-year-old that
What?
you're buying Christmas gifts for.
Well,
What gender are they?
is that important? Is that important?
Possibly.
Well, I got a few of them.
Okay.
I got little Donnie,
Mm-hmm.
2 doors down. He comes and feeds me alphabet soup if I'm sick. And then I have Chrissy Smith's. Chrissy Smith's is the one that's a few more doors down.
Okay.
And she's, she goes to the beat of her own drum. She makes art out of metals.
She's a welder?
No.
Oh.
She's an artist. And then 6 or 7 doors down. 6 or 7 doors down, there's Persimmons, who
Persimmons with a P?
How else would it be?
You'd be surprised.
Okay, well technically it's a PH. So when I first met her, I thought it was Persimmons. And I guess it could be an F. Now that I'm doing phonetic, it could be Persimmons. Persimmons, she likes to dig holes in the backyard. She's a digger.
My mind went somewhere else.
Where'd it go?
I was thinking Mindhunter, serial killers, digging holes.
Oh, God, I hope not. Because I went to the Home Depot and got her some shovels for her gift because Dillard's didn't have what I was looking for. So I hope I'm not aiding and abetting. Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Abetting? Abetting law?
Something I noticed between the two of us, Tinsel,
Yes.
is I'm not saying you're not the best of words.
Oh.
It's that I'm not the best of words. And so when you have to ask me a question,
yes,
most of the time I'm just going to go.
Oh, you kind of give like a, you probably know.
Right.
Your guess is as good as mine. But that's the thing, because out on the streets, I'm surprised by things all the time. The other day I was introduced to granola. It's cereal in a bag. Okay, and people sprinkle it on stuff.
They sprinkle it on.
And the other day I was spritzed with something that apparently is a mist for your body. And I did not know that existed. And I've never seen dragon fruit. I thought that came from dragons. It's not.
I think because it looks like a dragon's egg.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, quit calling it and making it look like exactly what I think it looks like. I'm getting all confused.
They sprinkled the granola on the dragon fruit.
I guess you could. I'm not going to lie to you. I had a cart full of that stuff, and then I got scared before checkout, and I dumped it on the ground. Which I know is, don't come after me. I looked, and I said, Tinsel, what the heck you doing, girl? Don't buy stuff, because all I have is a little pop-up skillet where Jacoby and I are staying. And if, I just don't know how to prepare it. I do not know how to skin a dragon fruit.
I don't either.
Okay, well, there we go. You see why I got skittish.
I would just cut it in two.
You cut the fruit in two?
Yeah. And eat out the middle. Unless there's a seed there.
That sounds crazy. Your mouth is going to get crazy. You get a napkin so your face doesn't get muddy?
Well, sometimes.
Okay.
Depends on what I'm eating. If I'm eating chocolate ice cream.
Or one of these eggs?
One of those. Well, I didn't need one for the one earlier.
Because you knew how to eat that.
Yeah.
You said, been there, done that. Yeah, same.
Done that a lot, actually.
If I had $1 for every time I sliced an egg in half, just a boiled egg, not a raw egg.
Boiled eggs.
You like those?
Not enough to make them.
I understand.
I buy them. The time.
I know, and I don't want to eat that many of them. They keep telling me, eat them. Eat 8 of them. I'm sick.
Eat 8 boiled eggs?
Yes.
Who's telling you to do that?
Telehealth?
Telehealth? Is that Tallahassee healthcare plan?
Have you ever logged on? They logged on, they want to see your face, they want to ask you questions. They said, Tensil, you got to get your proteins up. 8 boiled eggs.
Do they do the whole identity verify check when you have to hold your ID in your face and look?
Yes, but apparently I accidentally held up my AAA card and that was not good. I kind of thought that was the same insurance.
At least did it have your name on it?
Yes.
Okay. Oh.
That's exactly what the guy... I think the guy got so tired eventually he just said okay. But that's just me.
Gotta wear a man down.
Exactly, and that's the thing. Sometimes I do go out into the world and I'm surprised by things like granola, or I do not know what that fruit is, but it's in front of me and it's got a weird looking skin. But when I go in front of a room and I'm talking to people and I'm using my own language, I feel very smart and I can see them. I'm shaping minds. I'm helping people fall in love. Did you know that 16 couples are still together from my seminars last year?
That is quite the achievement.
Yes, yes. And from reading my books alone, people write in. I say, don't email me computers. It's too much. Jacoby's always on mine, trapping up the internet. So I just say, just write me a hand card, tell me. And they're finding love. They're finding love in themselves. I'm telling you, these methods are good. I got a new method that I'm coming out with.
What is that?
Well, I cannot say what it is. It is an acronym. Do you know what that is?
I do.
I did not know what it was, but it's a word that turns into a bunch of long sentences using magic.
It is pretty magical.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It helps you remember it. It rolls right off your tongue, and you can literally take it anywhere. Sometimes I just scribble mine on my little tiny bit of my arm right here, and then I remember it.
You know what's the coolest thing about an acronym?
What?
It starts out as a bar, but when you break it down, it becomes bars.
You better look at the camera and you better give it to him, baby.
Starts out as a bar.
Okay, hold him back.
But then once you break it down, it becomes bars.
You heard it here. All right, commercial people, give him your money.
We need it.
It's so fun going to camera. I gotta say, I'm loving it.
It suits you well.
Stop. You're too kind to me.
So, your show.
Yes, my seminar. My seminar.
So,
June 9th, 15th, 20th.
3.
Tight in a row. Come to all 3 if you want. If you are in deep need of help, sorry, I'm getting a little indigestion from my eggs. If you are in deep need of help, or if you're like, Tensil, I do not know which way is left or right, and I need...
One by one, they go.
Not. Well, then...
There's only one left. The middle one.
Well, that's our lucky light. So yes, look, I'm going to give you one little teaser. Okay? The things you might learn. Let me just look at my notes here. I don't want to give it all away. Okay, there's a little exercise we do called the 3 C's. Okay, it's going to help you find love. I'm not going to give away what the 3 C's are. Okay, I'm not going to give it all away because you got to buy your ticket. Okay, but the 3 C's, it's going to help you find love with somebody in the audience. Because I bet you didn't know that right across from you in the audience is somebody that likes horses as much as you do. Or someone catty corner to you might have a gambling problem or likes brushing their hair as much as the girl beside you. But you might find love. Okay, the 3 C's, we get in our body. Okay, we do things like positive reinforcement. Okay, hey, Skylar, I like your shirt. I like that we're twins. It makes me feel connected. You got the job. You see how easy that is?
Yes.
And don't you feel positive and you feel reinforced?
Yes.
That's what I thought. So yeah, you can expect a few things like that, okay? We're gonna get in our bodies, we're gonna get in our minds, we're gonna try stuff.
Okay.
Yes.
Are we going to do things that scare us?
Oh, 100%. You're gonna be scared, but it's okay, because I'm gonna hold you like a little baby. I'm gonna swaddle you in your mind and swaddle you in your body. I won't touch if you don't want me to touch.
You respect boundaries.
Oh, God, that's part of it. Because in our thing, you got to ask permission. Okay, you always got to, do I have your consent? Or when you're coming up to somebody, you want to tell them, it is me on you. Okay, it is me on you. Next time you're in public and you trip or something and you bump into a lady in front of you at the Kmart, just say, it is me on you. It is me on you.
If you're at a Kmart?
Yes. And you're in a hurry, you're racing to get up there and check out, and you stumble into a lady, just tell her. Then she won't be scared. You know? You know what I mean?
I'm just thinking Kmart now, but you're right.
You like a Kmart?
Well, they haven't been around for quite some time.
You
but
know what?
That doesn't mean you can't still bump into someone at a Kmart.
No, you can find it.
It just may be different from what we remember it as.
Well, let me tell you, you know what's really hard to find that only Kmart has?
What's that?
A 2-seat bicycle. Okay, because Jacoby and I, we like to, I'm also going to give you tips because, Jacoby's the love of my life. But I did not meet him by just, sitting on my butt and calling it a night. Okay? Yeah, I had to channel the man upstairs to channel my new man, which is Jacoby Wakanobi. That's his full name. Okay? But I'm going to give you tips on things to do, things to connect over. Like if you and I were going to go out somewhere this weekend, what would you want to do?
Like fireworks.
You want to go light fireworks?
Yes.
I love that. I love that. And I like riding a scooter around. So if I pick you up on my scooter and we go light fireworks in a field somewhere, that could be a really cute date, don't you think?
Very true.
Very cute date. But obviously that is hypothetical. I'm with Jacoby. But I'm going to give you little tips because Jacoby and I, sometimes I like to just take him to the dog park. Open up the door, let him run. Because if he doesn't get a lot of exercise, he's not going to sleep.
Take him to the dog park.
Yes, because that is one of the only places I've found where you can just cut loose and be free on all fours if you want to, or on all twos.
Does Jacoby prefer to run on 2s or 4s?
I think he likes to switch it up. It just depends. You know what kind of mood he's in that day. He's a wild creature. One I cannot tame if I tried. He keeps me on my toes.
Seems exciting.
Oh, it's exciting. It's really exciting.
And very challenging.
Well, okay, yeah. Love is challenging. You got to work at it. Love with yourself is challenging. You got to work at it. Every day I look at myself in the mirror and I say, Tensil, I love you. You're challenging, but we're doing it, girl. That's just something. That's free. That's free. Take that. Take that and go.
It's a great way to motivate yourself to get your day started.
I think so. And it's a way that you can start your day by showing your best. Oh, he wants to touch it again. Got to commercials.
Yes.
I gotta say,
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling all those Reese's eggs.
I would imagine you would.
My stomach feels interesting, and I gotta say, for the first time since I've been on that tourlet, I'm missing it. I'm missing that lava seat, that hot tub seat that you got in there, that big old hot fire coal seat.
And on that note, Tinsel, you have been an absolute pleasure.
Stop
I
this.
thank you for blessing us with your presence, your energy, your positivity, your positive vibes, your advice. It has been a delight.
You are gonna make me leak from my eyeball sockets. You are so sweet. I love that you dressed up for me. I love that you gave me this purple couch, and I love that we got to chit chat and share little chocolate eggs and talk about so many different kinds of hoes.
Yes, we all gotta love
What?
each other.
Each other's hoes?
Each other's hoes, horses.
We gotta love each other's horses?
Yes.
Is that chocolate going to your head?
I'm just thinking about riding a horse.
You want to ride after this? We can find ponies.
LA ponies are a real thing.
Your toes might drag the ground. What are you? 6'7", 6'8"? I can guess just from looking at you in a chair.
5'11", but
5'11"? How tall do you think I am? Don't say 5'2".
5'8", 5'9".
Dang. You're good. That is my exact height, but I gotta say, with these little heels on, 5'9". You know the best part of these? You look down, sometimes you can't even tell if I'm wearing shoes. But I got a lift. I'm lifted.
But you can see the holes.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing. I don't want to wear a full pair of hose. See what I'm doing right here?
Beige on beige?
No, I'm letting my calf breathe. Don't look. I haven't shaved my legs in centuries. Okay? Don't look. I don't believe in razors. Okay? But I'm just letting this little strip. When I leave here and you make me that sandwich and we go ride horses, I'll probably strip down to my smaller trousers, same size, so that I can get some sun on just this little region from my mid-thigh to my mid-calf.
That's science.
And you can take your shirt off. Pride. Nobody's going to be looking at you out there. You can just let that freak flag fly. Because I'm going to love it. Because you got a beautiful body, you got to celebrate it, baby.
Everyone who is in love with their body should celebrate their body and show that thing off. That light just went out on us.
Well, with that, straight to camera.
Thank you all for watching.
Thank you, and good night.
Night.